Neuvillette is finally here for his rerun and is actually the first Fontaine character to get a rerun. Ever since his launch, he has been the best DPS you could get on the game, C0 or not. In this video, I will explain all you need to know about him and if he's still worth your wishes. Just before the video starts, don't forget to leave your like and your sub, especially if you were one of those who said, I will get him on a rerun, and waited until now seeing everyone playing on easy mode. 97% of you are not subscribed, and supporting my channel with your like and sub will motivate me a lot. All my links are in the description for those who are curious, and for those who want to support me even more, you can always become a member. So, without any furthers, let's talk about Neuvillette's kit. Neuvillette is a 5-star who is from the Hydro element and focus on being a charge attack DPS. With his basic attack, Neuvillette commands the tides to unleash a maximum of 3 attacks, dealing Hydro damage, but his charge attack functions different from other characters. On his charge attack, instead of doing the attack animation, Neuvillette can start charging his attack, and when it's done charging, Neuvillette unleashes Surgeon Torrent, dealing continuously AoE Hydro damage to all opponents in a straight line area in front of him. And this special charge attack will not consume any stamina, and if Neuvillette's HP is above 50%, he will continuously lose HP while using this attack. This special charge attack can be used by charging it with time or using source water droplets to charge it quicker, and the same source water droplets that can help you charging your attack faster will also heal 16% of your max HP for every droplet consumed. When he uses skill, "Oh tears I shall repay," Neuvillette summons a raging waterfall that will deal AoE Hydro damage to opponents in front of him based on his max HP. After hitting an opponent, the skill will generate 3 droplets near that opponent. On his ultimate, "Oh tides I have returned," Neuvillette unleashes waves that will deal AoE Hydro damage based on his max HP. After a short interval, 2 waterfalls will descend and deal Hydro damage in a somewhat smaller AoE, and will generate 6 droplets within the area in front of him. On his exploration passive, "Gather like the tide," your underwater sprint speed for your own party members will increase by 15%. On his first ascension passive, "Heir to the Ancient Sea as Authority," when a party member triggers any type of Hydro reaction on opponents, 1 stack of past draconic glories will be granted to Neuvillette for 30 seconds with a max of 3 stacks. Every stack you get causes your Neuvillette special charge attack to deal 110%, 125% or 160% of its original damage, and the stacks created by each kind of elemental reaction exist independently. And for last, on his second ascension passive, Discipline of the Supreme Arbitration, for each 1% of Neuvillette's currently HP greater than 30% of max HP, you will gain 0.6% Hydro damage bonus, and a maximum of 30% can be obtained this way. To summarize his kit, when you use your special charge attack, you will fire a powerful water beam which will consume your HP while firing it. If you use any droplets, you will not only heal a good amount of HP, but also speed up the charging process. Your skill will do some damage and generate 3 droplets only if it hits an opponent, and your burst will deal a little bit more damage while generating 6 droplets either you hit or not hit an opponent. One advice I can give you about the charge attack is that you don't need to wait for it to charge all the way up, and you can skip the animation of the charging. Instead of waiting, you just quickly press the charge attack, and as soon as you see the 3 droplets being consumed, you drop the charge attack button. For his talent priorities, you should focus on your normal attack first, then your burst and skill equally. His best in slot set will be Marishoshi. On the 2-piece, your normal and charge attack damage is increased by 15%, and on the 4-piece, you will get 12 crit rate every time your HP increases or decreases, and you can have up to a max of 3 stacks. Since Neuvillette's main source of damage is the same thing that makes his HP fluctuate, this set will always be his best in slot. Art of Depth can also be a good set for him while you are farming Marishoshi. On the 2-piece, you will get 15% Hydro damage bonus, and on the 4-piece, after using elemental skill, increases normal attack and charge attack damage by 30% for 15 seconds. Wanderer's Troop is another option for you. The 2-piece increases your elemental mastery by 80, and the 4-piece increases your charge attack damage by 35% if the character uses a Cataclysm or a bow. And since Neuvillette is a Cataclysm user, you will always have 35% more damage in your charge attacks. And for last, you can always mix and match 2 pieces between the sets that provide HP percent, Hydro damage, charge attack bonus, and in some cases, YAM. But keep in mind, Marishoshi will be the best option for your Neuvillette. Now that we know the best sets, let's talk about the best stats. For the Sense, HP percent, for the Goblet, Hydro damage, and for the Circlet, crits. It's worth knowing that if your team already provides a good amount of damage bonus, or if you already have a massive amount of crits, going triple HP is slightly better. For the substats, you should focus on crits, HP percent, ER, and EM. For Neuvillette weapons, his best insult will be his signature, Tome of the Eternal Flow, which provides a massive amount of crit damage on its substat, and on its passive, your HP is increased by 16%, and when your current HP increases or decreases, charge attack damage will be increased by 14% for 4 seconds, with a max of 3 stacks. This effect can be triggered once every 0.3 seconds, and when the character has 3 stacks, or the third stack's duration refreshes, 8 energy will be restored. This energy restoration effect can trigger once every 12 seconds. This weapon, besides helping your Neuvillette with his own damage, thanks to the stats it provides, it also helps you with energy, alleviating your needs with ER. The second best option will be the better pass weapon, Sacrificial Jade, which provides a good amount of crit rate on its substat, and its passive increases your HP by 32% and Elemental Mastery by 40% when you are not on the field for more than 5 seconds. And this effect will be cancelled after the wielder has been on the field for 10 seconds. This weapon not only provides a good amount of crit rate to compensate its low base attack, something Neuvillette doesn't care at all, while also provides a ton of HP, which will boost even further your damage, making this his best 4-star option and second best option in general. For another 5-star alternatives, Jade Falls, Splendor and Kagura's Verity can work as stat 6, and Lost Player of the Sacred Winds ends up being a bit more useful due to the good amount of crit rate plus the increased movement speed and damage you will get from the passive. And his best F2P weapon will be Prototype Ember, which provides you a lot of HP thanks to its substat, and thanks to its passive, you will start regenerating energy and healing your whole team when you use your burst. For Neuvillette teams, you will firstly focus on fulfilling his first passive, where you will want to cause 3 reactions related to Hydro, but you can also run him with any other team comps even if he doesn't fulfill his passive. So here are some examples. For his best sub team, pair him with Fischl, Kazuha and Zhongli, or a Furina team, pair him with Furina, Kazuha and Baijiu, but any other healer should do. For an Arcane Hyperbloom team, pair him with Raiden, Nahida and Zhongli. For a Vape team, pair him with Xiangling, Bennett and Kazuha. For a Bloom team, pair him with Nilo, Nahida and Baijiu. And for a Burgeon/Vape team, pair him with Kazuha, Nahida and Dia. Neuvillette will always fit into almost any team you have, and when he doesn't, you can always use him solo. But if you have any team you like to use Neuvillette and I didn't mention it here, feel free to leave it on the comments for other players to check it out. Now I will leave you a quick showcase of my Neuvillette team on this abyss, for you to have an idea of how to use him and to play with Neuvillette.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Solidify. Silence. Silence. Fallen leaves adorn my... By royal let the mighty be humble. Settle down. Wind strike. Gather. As you wish, Ming. Bow your head. The tides beckon. As one with wind and cloud. Stabilize. Solidify. Order guide you. Silence. Let the mighty be humbled. Wind strike. Falling leaves adorn my... By royal decree... Stabilize. tides beckon. Bow your head. This is order. Gather.
Oz, reveal!
Silence.
So, what's your opinion about Neuvillette? Is he worth your pulls? In my opinion, he's for sure the best DPS we have for now, and will for sure help you if you are a new player or if you are having struggles doing the Abyss. I hope with this video you are now able to understand if he's worth for you to have in your account or not. Share this video with everyone you know that it's either going to pull for him or still thinking about it. 97% of you are not subscribed, so please, it just takes some seconds of your life, and that way you will be able to enjoy any future content I post. A special thanks to my members for trying to support me. Catch you guys on the flip side. See ya!